What is going on, guys? It is your boy Bio2k, and today, man, I'm going to be bringing you guys a video talking about the most underrated snipe filters in this game that you guys have to go ahead and use. No, I'm not going to be sitting here talking about, hey, go to Pink Diamond or even go to Galaxy Opal. Screw it, why not? But go to Pink Diamond, hit 500, and let's just aim for the, you know, maybe like Magic. Well, okay, I did not know Magic was actually a buy now. That is actually crazy. Anyway, but that's not what we're going to be talking about here today. I think anybody should know, hey, go for, a Pink Diamond. That's not a buy now. We are going to be talking about Pink Diamonds, but you guys will obviously see why in just a minute. So, sniping is really all about obviously finding, basically a lower tier card, or I'm sorry, a card that is selling for a lot lower than what it originally sells for. But see, a lot of people get blinded by the fact that they go like this and they try to go to the 500s. Maybe they set it like this and they just try to snipe Pink Diamonds this way. If you can get a Pink Diamond like that, that would be insane. But obviously this filter is not going to be what we're going to be talking about here today. So if you guys do enjoy this video, do me a favor and kill that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to consider hitting that subscribe button. Final thing I'm going to say is I am actually doing a 2 million MT giveaway on Twitter, so be sure to go check that out. All consoles can win. All you guys have to do is go check it out. It is the pinned tweet on my Twitter, which the link to that is in the description down below, so be sure to go check that out right now. But let's get into the video and show you guys how to make a ton of MT. So the first tip I'm actually going to give you guys that people really didn't know about still this year is that current gen actually moves faster than next gen, which is actually kind of annoying to say. So if you guys are looking to snipe and maybe you are trying to go for different things, trust me, current gen is definitely the move of what you want to do. Again, I know that sounds crazy, but it is true. I don't know why next gen moves so much slower compared to current gen. I really have no idea why. So the first thing we are going to be talking about though is a Pink Diamond and Diamond snipe filter that is really solid, like really solid. So you guys can see I'm just doing a Pink Diamond here, and then I'm just looking to find the lowest rated or the cheapest Pink Diamond basically, right? So it's looking at about, actually that might have been a snipe, not like I can actually buy it anyway. But what you guys want to do, right? You guys want to find that lowest tier card that you can find, right? So it is Steve Nash. Obviously Nash and Magic are selling for around 70k MT, right? So the first thing you guys are going to probably want to do is, if you have a ton of MT here, all you guys are going to want to do is set yourself up at the 500 as the minimum and then 60k as the maximum. Doing this, obviously anything that pops up at this point is going to be a snipe. Now obviously you could potentially get a Steve Nash or a Magic that pops up for 60k. Maybe you scoop them up. Maybe you only make like a 60. Maybe you only make like an 8k profit, right? Obviously with an 8k profit, it doesn't sound too crazy. Obviously you guys are going to be wanting something that makes you millions of MT right away. Unfortunately, that rarely happens. Really, when it comes to sniping, you have to just work your way up and build your way up that way. And I'm telling you guys, this is the way to do it. And if you obviously don't have a lot of MT, right? So say obviously I only have 30k right now, right? I'm going to switch to the diamond filter. This is the budget equivalent to what this diamond filter is. So you guys can see obviously diamonds go for a very cheap amount, right? But that does not mean you cannot make some serious profit while doing this. So you guys can see a ton of diamonds are up for cheap at this point. Obviously this filter was a lot better in the beginning of the year. So Patrick Ewing is going to be the cheapest. So we're going to probably set this at 7,500, right? So we're going to go 500 and 7,500. Anything that pops up at this point, we are going to be buying and looking to flip for some easy MT. This is where I tell you guys again, sniping, obviously it would be great to be able to snipe a T-Mac or a Clay or, any of these guys that do sell for a ton of MT. It'd be awesome to be able to snipe these guys, every single time, right? That's just really rare to happen if we're being completely honest. It's just not likely to happen all the time. But this filter is going to be a consistent filter you guys can use to be able to get some snipes. Now, you could be sitting here for hours. You could be sitting here for minutes. Obviously, there's different times where sniping is going to be a little bit better, right? Today is Monday, so there's no packs. Today's Monday. Yeah. So, you could be seeing, or we obviously are getting the new vault cards, which are terrible. I'm not even going to talk about that. But on days that packs do come out, right? So say we have the, tomorrow, right? We have the NBA 75th packs. That is going to be the perfect time, and I truly mean the perfect time to sit on these filters. Whether it is Pink Diamonds, whether it is Diamonds, this is where you guys are going to want to be paying attention. But you're probably going to have to lower the prices just a little bit more, especially with the Pink Diamond one, because, depending on who comes out, people are going to be throwing up their cards, the value is going to go down, and people really aren't going to be paying too much attention to the auction and stuff like that. So like I said, these two filters right here are something that you guys want to be paying attention to. This is what I'm going to even take advantage of on this account. I might even drop it down a little bit lower just to kind of get a little bit more of a profit. But this is really a good way to build your MT without having to, you know, spend money on packs or anything like that. Now, another filter I do want to show you guys is something that I feel like is very obvious, but 500, 500, no tier. Anything that shows up for here is going to be a snipe. Whether it's a gold player, whether it's an emerald player, a sapphire player, it does not matter. This is always going to be a snipe because, you know, cards most of the time actually have a quick sell higher than 500, but people do giveaways all the time. You know, you guys know that I've thrown up cards. A good day to do this is days like Fridays and Tuesdays, again, where people are opening packs because people do giveaways on stream and stuff like that. So this is going to be a good time to be able to, you know, lurk and try to snipe different cards and stuff like that. So if you guys want to sit on the 500, 500 one, be my guest. But I do feel like this is probably the most competitive filter, I want to say, because I feel like everybody knows to just sit on a 500, 500 filter and just, you know, hope something pops up. I will say this too. A lot of people, you know, have asked me, you know, in the past when it comes to sniping, you know, if it's better to be on Xbox or PlayStation. I do feel like Xbox is a better console to try to snipe on, only because I feel like less people are sniping on Xbox, so it just makes it a little bit easier. That's not like 100% though, so it's like doesn't really matter what console you're on. Just, you know, chill out, watch some Netflix, you know, listen to some music, hang out with some friends, do whatever, try to pass some time, and hopefully you guys do get some good snipes. Final two things I am going to talk about when it does come to sniping players is something that I've said plenty of times in the past, so this isn't anything new. I do just want to reiterate, you know, something that I do like to take advantage of every single time. Number one thing is when a brand new promo drops, that is the perfect time to try to snipe cards, right? Now, obviously, it does make it a little bit more difficult because you do obviously have, you know, with the signature series stuff, you do have the signed versions and the non-signed versions, and I get that 110%. That, yeah, that is a little annoying, right? So we're going to pretend like that's not the last one that came out, and we're going to just go back to the Mystic ones for fun, right? So say Mystic packs just came out, right? This is what you guys want to look to snipe for, right? Like when these new packs drop, this is really where you want to start attacking the new players and hoping to try to get one, because again, when people open up packs, they just accidentally throw cards up. You know, somebody in my stream the other day even told me that they threw up a 75th Kobe on accident. So, you know, you could even try to look to snipe some of these guys. I mean, it might be a little bit harder. You might have to go with the 100-100 thing. I mean, even there's a hollow bird. Look at that. But yeah, like, I mean, maybe with like some of these new promos and stuff like that, you guys might want to do it like this, where you throw it up 100 or 100. I mean, sometimes it might be a little annoying because, again, there's going to be other cards that do pop up, and everybody's going to be trying to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But yeah, there's still a good chance you guys can make some profit as soon as cards drop. That is a perfect time to do it. When the I forget what I think it was Flash 3 when Clay came out. When those packs dropped, anybody that was in stream knows I actually missed 4 Clays. Like, I was sniping for an hour and I missed 4 Clays for 100k when he was selling for like 400 or 500k. So definitely taking advantage of that is a really smart thing to do. Final thing I'm going to say though is with XP, you guys have a good opportunity to really make some MT on some cards. A good example of that is a guy like Steph Curry. Yeah, Seth Curry, nice. Real nice, dude, real nice. A guy like Steph in Curry, where it doesn't even matter which one you guys are going to be sniping for. He actually did hold a ton of value. You know, you guys can even see he's going for still like 6,000 MT, right? So even though it is a sapphire, you know, you could probably sit here and just chill on maybe like a 4,000 filter and make like 3,000 MT every once in a while. I mean, I know it's nothing too crazy, but this is what I'm talking like when the thing first drops, right? Not like, you know, a week later or anything like that. But, you know, situations like that, it's still a good opportunity to make some MT. Final thing I am going to talk about is obviously badges and shoe boosts and stuff like that. Shoe boosts are really good, as well as, like I said, sniping badges. Silver badges really are the best thing that you guys want to go for. However, if you guys do search in the right way for badges and stuff like that, there's a good chance that you guys will be able to maybe snipe, you know, an entire an entire stack of badges. Now, I've talked about this in the past that people were like, oh yeah, you know, that's like almost impossible, blah, 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 blah. It has happened plenty of times, right? If you try to go for like the big badges though that are really hard to find, you may not be able to get a whole stack of badges, right? But scrolling through here, I'm gonna just see, maybe we can get lucky and find one in this video already. I mean, you could maybe even look to bid snipe some of these. I mean, it really does get crazy how much MT you can make from badges that people don't understand. You know, they may be only selling for 950 MT, but if you sniped an entire stack for maybe 2,000 MT, you're still gonna make like a 17 or 18k profit, you know, somewhere around there. I mean, I'm just doing fast math. That may be a little off, but trust me, look for stacks of MT. It doesn't have to be all the time. If you're bored, hop on the market and just try to see if you can, you know, find one for relatively cheap. I've seen people get 20 stacks of like limitless before and everything like that. It is actually crazy, you know, because people burn through packs. You guys got to remember that. People just launch up packs left and right. They get a bunch of badges. They throw 20 stacks up and then they misclick. And then boom, you're going to be able to get a stack of badges for a ton of MT. And this also goes for contracts as well. I do want to throw that out that, you know, even finding stacks of contracts, you guys still can get pretty lucky and, you know, make some MT like that. We're going to go through the contracts here. We're going to go through the golds. And then we are going to just put it on our 250. So you guys can see, like, they do sell for, you know, a good amount. I mean, even 700 MT really isn't that bad. I'm going to just look for a stack because, like I said, if I can get lucky, maybe somebody screwed up, we can actually make some MT even in this video. But I know this may sound crazy, but trust me, you know, like this right here, right? Like, this is a stack. So you guys can see on the bottom, that is a stack of MT or a stack of contracts. I mean, it is 7,800, so I really wouldn't buy that. They do sell for 500 probably, but there's a few for 9,000, some more for 9,000. I'm going to just look and maybe see if we can get one for really cheap. All right, well, I did try to look, and there was unfortunately nothing on the market, but you guys do get the point here. If you guys have any other filters, be sure to drop them down below, kind of help each other out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy, and yeah, peace.